Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Summertime Tarot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Summer. All right, I'm so glad that you guys can meet me here today. This here is a December reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. As a reminder, these are general readings, so they may not resonate with each and every one of you. If it doesn't resonate, be sure to check out the readings for your moon, your rising sign, any other sign in your birth chart you feel called to watch. Okay. I was kind of picking up on, well, the song that came to me was what is this? Luther Vandross. I don't know what this is called. Is it called Bad Boy? I don't know. Where he goes, bad boy. Gonna slip out her window. Well, however it goes, I don't know. But I kind of get like good vibes. I kind of feel like, you know, you may be kind of moving towards kind of connecting to people more, or just getting more social, I think is how I want to put it. But at the same time, I kind of saw the image of a person on stilts, which kind of gave me the feeling that you may be feeling a bit disconnected from people, or just you may be putting people at a distance from yourself, or just kind of feeling disconnected or even disjointed in some way. But let's go ahead and kick the reading off. So let's get your theme here. Yeah, but all in all, I kind of feel like, you know, you may be wanting to have more joy and fulfillment in your life, but you just may be feeling like either weirded out by people, or I don't know, like out of touch maybe. Kind of makes sense with, you know, COVID and everything. So we have here diving to new depths. There's a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. Bottom of the deck here, we have polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Okay. So I kind of feel like, like I was saying, you may be wanting to kind of connect with people, to open up, maybe even to start a new venture or just a new cycle in your life. And I feel like here with this diving to new depths, you're kind of getting deeper into whatever phase you're in. Almost kind of like, how do I want to put this? Right, if you are maybe like along your spiritual journey, you may be kind of going deeper into the process of maybe getting to know yourself, or shadow work, or, you know, just kind of working on yourself, improving your life. But I feel like here with this polite declaration showing up, you may be being called to speak up more, to do more, to act on maybe your goals a little bit more, in a more full, in a more declarative way, shall I say. And that may be making, you may be feeling a bit wheezy. Is that uneasy? I said wheezy, wow. Okay, but yeah. But let's go ahead and get into your spread here. Okay. Let's see. Let's put this here. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like some of you may be coming out of a pretty like emotional period, but I feel like you're kind of finding your footing again, and maybe even the ability to kind of understand and work with your emotions in a more positive and fruitful manner, to where they're not controlling you so much, right? I feel like that's a good thing. I feel like here, right, with this walking away showing up as your current energy, you are in a space right now where you are trying to kind of, I feel, put down some, especially with this attachment showing up here in your challenges position. You may be trying to walk away from and put down some negative habits, or maybe even some negative thoughts and feelings about yourself, about your current situation. Yeah, and I feel like here as well, right, with this temple path showing up, a lot of you may be in a space where you are kind of, like I was saying, kind of diving deeper into your spiritual practices, your spiritual knowledge, that kind of thing, trying to connect with yourself, with the divine in a deeper, more fulfilling way, to find more fulfillment within your life and within yourself, right? But I feel like there may still be some things that you're still holding on to from the past, or even about, you know, your idea about where it is you want to go, that are making it hard for you to actually manifest and kind of create the life that it is that you want for yourself, right? And I feel like, with that being said, you're being called this month to almost kind of like surrender certain things, so that, what's coming to my mind is Erykah Badu's Bag Lady, like to let down some, to let go of some bags, right? To let go of some baggage that you may be carrying with you. I feel like it's mainly in your heart area, with this angel of love showing up here, to kind of declutter that, to let it go, so that it's not holding you back and making it hard for you to connect with yourself and with the divine and with whatever it is that you want to manifest in a deeper level, in a deeper way, in a more meaningful and more fulfilling way. Because I feel like you may be almost afraid that what you want won't come to pass, and that you may be holding on to like an idea that maybe you're not good enough, or maybe no one will love you, or like whatever it is you're trying to manifest in your life, whatever it may be. And that's kind of making it hard for you, I feel, to continue the process that you've already started, right? Because I feel like you've already started this process, but you kind of hit a point where you may be feeling like, okay, I'm out here now, but do I want to continue, or do I want to, right? Or do I want to kind of go back to what I'm used to? But let's go ahead and clarify here. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of being called to have faith in yourself and have faith in the process, right? I feel like there's a lot that you want for yourself. I feel like you want, happiness, fulfillment, right? You want to kind of be all that you can be and have all that you can have. But, right, with this Five of Pentacles showing up here, you may still be going through some hard times, right? Some of you may be experiencing maybe some financial difficulties, or also just, be in a space where you're just not feeling your best. You may be kind of questioning yourself, maybe even feeling, a little bit unworthy, right? Maybe having some issues with self-esteem and, believing that you can make it, like I was saying. You may not be seeing progress as quickly as you want, and that may be kind of weighing on you, making it hard for you to kind of keep the faith, right? But I feel like here, right, with this King of Wands and the Strength here, clarifying, your current energy, you are being called here to continue going, right? To believe in yourself, to have confidence, to have courage, right? And to finish. I feel like with this king is almost like giving me the vibe of like to finish whatever it is that you started, to not kind of look back and be afraid that, things aren't going to work out, but to call in whatever resources, whatever energy, right, that you need, right? Maybe even build it up so that you can continue to work and continue to move forward. Okay. Yeah. I feel like here with the Six of Swords, right, you, like I was saying, you may have come out of a very like tough cycle or tough period, and I feel like things are picking up for you. If they haven't already, they will start to, but I feel like it's dependent very much on your mindset, right? With the Six of Swords here, if you're like kind of constantly thinking back to the past or thinking and worrying about, everything that could go wrong in the future, it's only going to slow your progress, right? So it's like you're being called to kind of open up to, I feel, one, help from other people, but also, right, your faith and belief so that it can propel you forward, right? With this Six of Swords, what comes to mind for me with this Six of Swords, I kind of associate it with the phrase, what's the phrase? I think it's like you finish how you start or whatever it is. And when I say that to say, whatever thoughts, whatever beliefs that you have are going to show themselves along the road or along the journey, right? So if you are in a space where you feel, right, with this Angel of Love, that things are just going to be terrible, right? The journey is going to be long and hard and just impossible. That's what's going to show up along your journey, right? That energy is what's going to show itself. It's going to keep showing itself, right? Because it's basically attracted to you because you kind of called it in with your belief, right? But if you kind of have this innate belief within yourself that things are going to go well, things are going to work out, that's the energy that you're going to kind of call in, and it's going to help you along your journey. And so it may be hard, when things kind of get a little rough, I know it can be hard to keep a positive mindset all the time. But if you find yourself feeling weighed down or feeling like things just aren't working, try your best to kind of shift your energy to something more positive, right? Shift your mind to something more positive so that you can come back to that energy of, okay, yeah, things are going to work out. Things are going to be good. And the more that you do that, the more that energy builds within you, but also within your path along your journey. And it will come in to assist you in ways that you probably never even thought about along the journey. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. But then here, yeah, I feel like some of you, right, we do have the Lover showing up here. You could be, single, wanting a relationship, wanting to kind of open up, right? I feel like some of you may have even, may have been single for a while, or may have recently parted ways with a significant person, maybe a fire sign here with this King of Wands, and you may be wanting to try again to start a new relationship, or if you're currently in a relationship, to go deeper within your relationship. But I feel like what may be blocking that from happening is your own mindset about yourself, your own beliefs about yourself, but also about love, right? You may be kind of attached to the idea that, things aren't going to work out, or, such and such isn't going to feel the same way about me, or I can't find love, that kind of thing. And that's blocking you here. So it's kind of time for you to let that go, right? But that's also true with other areas of your life. If you feel like you're unworthy of what it is that you want, the attachment to that mindset or that belief system is actually preventing you from getting what it is that you want. So it's time for you to kind of lay that down and kind of open up to a new belief system, right? I feel like here, you have been kind of nurturing your own kind of new ideas about yourself, your new ideas about life, right? You've been tending to them, and it's time for you to kind of continue doing that, right? And to go deeper into, your faith, but also to be consistent, right, with what it is you're trying to do, what it is you're trying to grow and create in your life. If you are on the path to, maybe, I don't know, starting your own business, or finding the love of your life, whatever it may be, I feel like you've already planted those seeds, and it's just time for you to kind of continue to have faith that they are going to grow, that they are going to one day end up, feeding you and giving back to you the energy and the love that you put into it, right? But if you kind of hold on to the idea that, it's not going to work, it's going to make it hard for this plant that it is that you've been watering, that you've been nurturing, that, you really want for yourself to grow, to sustain itself, right? And so here, yeah, with this Magician and the Mirror here as your lesson for the month, right? You are the magician, right? It's going to be important for you in the month of December to be aware of your own energy, right? But I feel like for you, it's mainly about your mindset, what it is you're focusing on, what it is you're giving your energy to in your mind, right? If you are constantly in your head feeding self-doubt or self-deprecating thoughts and beliefs about yourself, about your situation, it's going to be hard for anything that you want to have or to hold, to create for yourself, to grow, because you've already kind of put it in a container of, blah, right? And what can grow in blah, right? I'm not coming at you or nothing, but what can grow in blah? What's, how people do those experiments where they talk to their plants, right? They say loving things to one plant, and then like really hurtful, hateful things to another plant, and they compare their growth. And every time the plant that you or the person says all the negative things to, if it doesn't wither and die, it doesn't grow as beautifully and as quickly as is possible for it, right? So think of yourself as that plant. Are you kind of feeding yourself, negativity and just meanness, right? Are you kind of focusing on just bad stuff, right? If you are, it's kind of time for you to shut that off and start focusing on feeding yourself, feeding everything in your life. More positive thoughts, more positivity, more love. Okay? Well, let's go ahead and get your affirmation here. And also, like, I want to say, people see you how you see yourself, right? If you are kind of, but also, whatever energy you're kind of giving out to the world is the energy that's going to come back to you. So if you're kind of judging yourself or you're judging other people, that's the energy that's going to come back to you. So just be mindful of what you're putting out there, and try and be more positive to yourself, to other people, to your situation, right? Because it's only going to benefit you in the long run. All right. But let's get your affirmation here. Okay. So we have, change is a natural process in this world, and I accept it with an open mind. All right. Your question to go along. What has changed in my life recently? How did I react? How could I have reacted better? Yeah. So let's go ahead and get your final message, and then we're going to close this out. But also, I feel like here with this affirmation, it's kind of, be mindful that, change is the only constant, right? Everything is always going to change. That can be scary for some of us, right? But when you kind of realize that, hey, everything is always changing, the state that I am in right now isn't going to last forever, right? My loneliness, my dissatisfaction isn't going to last forever. You can kind of grab that by the reins and kind of steer it in the direction you want it to go, right? So if you want more love, you want more happiness, you want more joy, you want more fulfillment in your life, you can decide, okay, things are going to change, so let me start focusing this change, this energy, in the direction I want it to go. Okay. Okay, you got 2 here. So, dearest you, over here, there's no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of those currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much as always. Okay, and then your final message here. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you? toward joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it. If you can step forward, surrendered to whatever Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. All right. But that's all I have for you, Libra. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.